Ever wondered how to do your own research in the crypto world? It's a vast digital sea out there, teeming with promising cryptocurrencies that can pique your interest. But before you dive in, you need to equip yourself with the right gear. In this context, your gear is a reliable website like CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko. These platforms offer a lifeline to any crypto enthusiast, providing real-time market activity of thousands of cryptocurrencies. Checking the market activity of a cryptocurrency is akin to checking the pulse of a patient. It gives you a quick snapshot of the health and vitality of the coin. You'll want to verify the trading volume, which is the total number of coins traded in a specified period. A healthy trading volume indicates a vibrant market with many participants. It's a good sign that the cryptocurrency is alive and kicking. Next, you'll want to check the price action. This is essentially the movement of the cryptocurrency's price over time. It's a vital piece of information that can help you understand how the market is valuing the cryptocurrency. Are the prices on an upward trend, or are they spiraling downwards? Remember though, that price action, like the wind, can change directions quickly. So it's crucial not to base your entire investment decision on this single factor. But what if you come across a cryptocurrency with low trading volume and downward price action? Does that mean it's a no-go zone? Not necessarily. It could be a sleeping giant waiting for the right moment to awaken, but it could also be a falling knife, ready to cut the hands of those who dare to catch it. Therefore, it's essential to balance your optimism with a healthy dose of skepticism. The crypto world is a high-risk, high-reward landscape. But with the right tools and a keen eye, you can navigate your way to potentially profitable investments. Always remember that knowledge is your best defense against the uncertainties of the market. Before you invest, always verify the market activity of the cryptocurrency. Your cryptocurrency journey doesn't end at just checking the market activity. In fact, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Now that we've dipped our toes in the water, it's time to dive a bit deeper. So let's talk about the initial research. When it comes to crypto, there's a wealth of information out there. From YouTube videos to dedicated crypto research platforms, the resources are abundant. A few places that are worth your time include YouTube, Messari, Binance Research, and ICO tracking sites like ICO Drops. These platforms offer a trove of knowledge that can help you understand the ins and outs of your chosen cryptocurrency. Now, one thing to keep in mind here is, you're not trying to become a crypto expert overnight. This stage is all about familiarizing yourself with the basics. It's about getting a primer on your chosen coin, not mastering it. So, while you're going through these resources, take notes. Write down any questions that come up. Jot down the names of key individuals involved. The goal is to gather as much information as possible, not necessarily to understand it all, just yet. Another thing to remember during this stage is the importance of cross-referencing. Information on the internet can be outdated, and sometimes even inaccurate. So, don't just take one source's word for it. Check the facts across different platforms. Compare and contrast what you find. This is especially crucial when you're looking at things like ICO funding and tokenomics. So, how do you know if you're doing it right? Well, by the end of this stage, you should have a basic understanding of your chosen cryptocurrency. You should know what it is, what it does, and who's behind it. And most importantly, you should have a list of questions that you're ready to find answers to. Remember, the goal of this step is to get a primer, not to find all the answers. So, don't stress if you're still left with a bunch of questions at the end of this stage. That's perfectly normal. In fact, it's a sign that you're on the right track. So keep digging, keep learning, and most importantly, keep going. Ready to dive deeper into the crypto world? Our next step is to engage directly with the source. We're talking about the people who brought the cryptocurrency project to life. The founders and CEOs. These are the visionaries who have the inside scoop on the technology, the strategy, and the potential of the crypto project you're interested in. Now, where can you find these gems of insight? The answer is simple: interviews. Interviews are a treasure trove of information, often revealing the nuances of the project that you won't find in any white paper or blog post. Whether it's a podcast, a YouTube video, or a written interview, these discussions are your chance to hear directly from the horse's mouth. You'll get to understand their vision, their strategy, and their commitment to the project. But remember, it's not enough to just listen. You need to engage actively with what's being said. Jot down answers to the questions you had from your initial research. Decode the technical jargon to understand the technology behind the cryptocurrency. And most importantly, pay attention to the passion, the conviction, and the credibility of the person being interviewed. This brings us to a critical point: verifying credentials. In the world of crypto, it's not uncommon for projects to hype themselves up based on inflated credentials. This is where LinkedIn comes in handy. A quick search of the founder's or CEO's name should give you a detailed rundown of their professional history. Have they been involved in successful projects in the past? Do they have a track record in tech or finance? This background check can add an extra layer of confidence in your investment decision. So, what's the takeaway from this step? It's this: interviews are crucial. They offer a unique perspective that can't be found anywhere else. They allow you to get to know the people behind the project, understand their vision, and assess their credibility. So next time you're investigating a promising crypto project, remember to tune into those interviews. You might be surprised at what you can learn. Interviews are crucial as they provide information that can't be found anywhere else. Got all the information? Time to double check. Now that you've gathered a heap of information about your chosen cryptocurrency, it's time to verify everything. This is where the cryptocurrency's dedicated documents come in handy. These are often found on the project's official website, or sometimes on platforms like GitHub or other open source communities. These documents are your key to understanding the true nature of the cryptocurrency. They're usually extensive and detailed, covering everything from the project's philosophy to its technical specifications. It's here that you can confirm the details you've gathered so far and solve any lingering mysteries. Start by searching for key terms that you've come across in your research. These could include tokenomics, which refers to how the cryptocurrency's tokens are distributed and managed, or inflation, which tells you how the supply of tokens will increase over time. If the cryptocurrency had an initial coin offering, or ICO, look for details about how much was raised and how the funds have been used. This can give you insight into the project's financial health and its ability to achieve its goals. Consensus mechanisms are another important aspect to understand. These determine how decisions are made within the cryptocurrency network. Are they based on proof of work, where miners compete to solve complex problems? Or perhaps it's proof of stake, where owners of the cryptocurrency have a say in decisions based on how much they hold. Other terms you might want to look up include mining and staking. Mining refers to the process of creating new tokens, while staking involves holding tokens in a digital wallet to support the operations of a blockchain network. While you're doing this, remember not to be daunted by any technical jargon or code you come across. These documents are often written by developers for developers, but they should always include plain English explanations. If you're struggling to understand something, don't be afraid to seek help. There are countless online forums and communities where you can ask questions and get answers from people who are more knowledgeable. And finally, remember that this is just one part of your research. Combining this with the other steps we've discussed will give you a comprehensive understanding of the cryptocurrency you're interested in. Don't be intimidated by any code you see. Look for the plain English explanation. Wondering what's next for your promising project? Well, this is where the fun begins. It's time to roll up our sleeves and delve into the world of news and roadmaps. This step is crucial to get a sense of the future direction of the cryptocurrency project you're interested in. Let's start by visiting the project's blog. Yes, it may seem like an obvious step, but it's often overlooked. Skimming through the headlines can usually provide more than enough to understand whether the project has been true to its word and where it's headed. Keep your eyes peeled for updates that seem significant, such as changes in tokenomics or any big partnerships. Tokenomics changes, for instance, could indicate a shift in how the project plans to reward its users or maintain its value. A new partnership, on the other hand, could open up new opportunities for growth or even hint at the project's future direction. But don't just stop at the blog. Your next destinations should be trusted cryptocurrency news, sites like Cointelegraph, CoinDesk, and Decrypt. Why? Because it's important to see the project from a broader perspective. These sites provide unbiased news and analysis that can help you understand how the project is perceived in the larger crypto community. Enter the name of your project in the search bar of these sites and see what pops up. Has there been any recent news about the project? Has it been featured in any op-eds or analysis pieces? These can offer valuable insights into the project's standing in the crypto world. But remember, just because a project hasn't made the headlines doesn't mean it's a bad investment. Crypto is a vast and rapidly evolving field. Not every promising project gets the spotlight it deserves. So, there you have it. The roadmap to your project's future might not always be clearly marked, but with the right tools and a bit of detective work, you can piece together a pretty good picture. Not finding any news isn't necessarily a bad sign. Just keep researching and stay informed.